Here we have the Epiphone Prophecy SG, quite a black looking little monster, obviously aimed at metalheads and the like. Not an inexpensive guitar, but certainly a very good one, as I hope you'll see as we progress. Black sealed tuners at the top here. I believe they're Grover, I think they are. Atop the Epiphone headstock, which is that nice little pinch-waisted thing, which differentiates Epiphones from their Gibson bigger brothers. Coming down the neck is a very slim D-shaped neck. This makes the guitar feel like it has acres of room across the fretboard. The slimness of the neck is quite remarkable. So if you're into all that sort of Angus antics and such like with the SG, you'll be able to play all night on this neck with no fatigue problems. 24 frets, big fat frets, well polished. The dark rosewood fingerboard goes very well with the black finish here. And the fret markers are kind of ninja throwing spike things. Not sure what they are, but very metal they are indeed. The neck is a fixed neck, it's glued in, so there's no need to worry about any instability due to the bolts on the neck. That's all glued in there solidly. The classic SG shaped body, beautiful, slightly offset top horns, the absolute evilest looking guitar in the world. It's a mahogany body, as is the tradition with SG, but there is a maple top. Now I'm not sure how thick this maple top is, given the fact that SGs aren't very thick in the first place. It could just be that it's a quilted maple veneer to give that lovely look underneath the Midnight Ebony finish. Now the pickups are quite special. They're EMGs. They are kind of the big boys of nasty metal music, really. They look modern. They look nasty. They are active. There is on the back you will find a battery pod that needs to have one of those standard square batteries slotted in there, and all the time you've got your jack plug inserted, then there will be a current drain on that, so take care to unplug when not in use. The strap buttons, as you might have noticed, because there's no way of fitting a strap button on a horn that sharp, the strap button is fixed at the back of the neck, at the heel. That means that the playing position is quite forward and relaxed. You'll soon get used to it if you've not had that experience before. The bridge, standard Gibson fare, Epiphone fare. It's one of these tune-o-matic things which are individually adjustable on each saddle for intonation, and action is dealt with via the two screws, one at each end. Controls volume, tone and selector switch. Let's just have a listen to the naked pickups, the tone of the naked pickups alone. So that's the bridge, that's the neck, and that's the two combined. You're rather unlikely to be playing funky stuff on a guitar that looks like this, so let's take it a little bit into heavy rock territory. So start you off with the bridge pickup. Go to the neck. And then we'll combine the two of them. Okay, you might want to break away from the old rock standards and do a little bit of heavy metal. This is why we bought this guitar. So who could blame you for that? The EMGs have got a lot of power in them, so if you choose an overdriven setting on your amp, it might be an idea just to wind back the volume a little bit to avoid it getting mushy. But that's not a fault. That's an advantage if you've got an amplifier that needs the power. So never be afraid to wind back your volume slightly to decrease the power levels and decrease the distortion. That's the bridge. That's the neck. That's the bridge. There you have it, the SG Epiphone prophecy in Midnight Ebony, because obviously normal ebony isn't dark and evil enough. It's made for metalers. It's a really comfortable guitar to wear and play. You can walk about with it all night and you won't notice it. And you've got monstrous power from the EMGs to overdrive any amplifier that you could care to mention. So there it is, the Epiphone prophecy.